There could be. There's made of beef by me.
Right, there's made of beef. Sharkman has taken off his blazer. Sorry. What's happened to the
wrong tag? In comes Cruella with a steel chair. Oh my goodness, that steel chair is getting a lot of mileage this evening.
I wouldn't mind a steel chair.
You wouldn't mind a steel chair? Honestly, these are nice and comfortable. I don't mind
Well, these aren't steel, they're cushioned.
Yeah, they're like foam, they're like
Cruella running into the set they like.
Raw! That's raw. Hey, controls are important, you know? Here we go.
They are important, especially when they're set up like mine.
Do we have a family dispute right here? The Koopling
Oh my god!
Koopling versus the father?
Do we need to...
Do we need to get involved?
Domestic violence is not a joke.
Are we in the middle of a domestic? What's going on here?
We need to call up victim support, right? Child line?
I'm 18, Dad.
Child line! Remember child line?
Not me. I'll tell you what's going to be reminded is the beginning of this stock. Sarc making a statement here really has to. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think he's trying to pick up the.
What?
Trying to pick up the Mecha Cooper on his way to unfortunately SDs. That's a 0 to death for Sarc. Sarc, gotta be, gotta figure out what he's doing here.
A nice parry, but not punished. Okay, he's got to keep an eye on the Mecha Cooper here because, again, as it was the case with Judy, it's just
It's
an extra thing to pay attention to.
I told you to pick up your toys.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
And he just doesn't. Here we go.
He doesn't pick up his toys. Social services is being called because Bowser is beating up his son.
That's a difficult one.
But his son is winning.
The sun is
Quite drastically, with only 50%, 3 stocks, and Sharkman only on 1 stock. I think perhaps just panicking a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. That up B has got to be a miss. Tried to do it out of shield.
Yeah.
Ooh, just barely misses out on that.
This isn't the Sharkman activity that we're used to seeing. I think it's a warm-up match. Warm-up match.
Warm-up match. Yeah.
It was misinput.
You know when
Calm down.
you know when like the dad's playing with their child and it's like oh we'll let you have one, you know. So
Yeah.
He's just
having he's letting him go for it.
Yeah, let him out. Like have a bit of fun. But maybe it's time for.
DI Dave.
DI Dave?
Yeah.
Send in, more dads? The Dad League?
Yeah, Dad League.
The League of Good Dads? The Dad Bracket. We know Bowser's a good dad. But here we go. So now, off to Battlefield. And, I honestly find Sarc's real comfortable on Battlefield. I find that he doesn't seem to lose much on this stage, and otherwise people seem to be going to PS2 otherwise. So I'm pretty sure this is beneficial for him, even though it wasn't even his counter pick. So Sharkman's going to be feeling comfortable about this too. And here we go. He's now a little bit more even. Sharkman finally getting some openings.
Yeah, and using the ledges there for that bear. Was it there?
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That bear, it covers a lot of ground or air. So I think utilising the platforms in order to cover that area is probably a smart move. There we go. Utilising it again. So I think this stage is probably more beneficial for Sharkman than perhaps a more flat stage.
That's true, yeah. And we're seeing here, both of them arguably kill percent. Mouse has got a really big kill option that actually accounts for of the grab. Obviously, if that manages to land on the top platforms,
And there it is.
and even on the middle platforms, still
No, send him off.
Still send him right off. Obviously, a Bowser with Rage is nothing to underestimate. Throwing hands a little bit. Just like,
Morton, he's holding his own.
absolutely.
Oh,
That's a good up smash actually.
that is lovely stuff. I saw just he comes out with these moves, these smart little plays, and I'm always very impressed. The the decision he makes isn't always necessarily the most obvious decision, but it seems to pay off for him each time.
Yeah, I think he's thinking real carefully about like the ways in which he's like choosing to punish like certain approaches and things like that. Sarc's always been good at that. I think he's like a patient player and you know, a lot of experience with like Smash as a franchise in general.
Yeah.
So like he comes into this bracket with a wealth of knowledge. You know, like knows his kill options, like is familiar with his character, and you know, works to make those situations happen.
Yeah.
Like that. Knows that's an option. The Drift King.
Yeah. There we go.
The Tom Patrol. Here we go. Oh, that's a bold move from Shark. I think if that was shielded, that would have obviously been a big shield break, which is definitely what Shark was after.
Yes, I think it's certainly beneficial to him, but again, it's also making a big hit. You know, raking up the damage and
That's nice. That was a nice forward air there. Knows hey, where'd he go? Where's he got? He's out of there. Yeah, I think one thing that we've been seeing a lot from Sarc is that he's kind of lingering off stage, knowing he's got the better recovery, not a linear one either, and knows he can kind of drift along. He doesn't have to. He has to kind of wait. He gets to wait for the opponent to make the decision of when to use their recovery, and then he just reacts, and that leads to kills.
Yeah, it's very smart play, and it's very good play to watch.
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting one because I think Sharkman has been is doing very, very well this tournament. I think perhaps going in hard and strong, which is not Sarc's kind of play.
Yeah, but we've seen the character change here, and I think this is a hang on, you haven't seen my real main line, because here we have Sharkman's playing.
Yeah,
I mean, he's pretty familiar anyway with the Duck Hunt duo. Very different playstyle with Bowser too.
Yes, I think this is a smart move to change it up so much, because Sarc's really going to have to put the effort to adapt to this style of play, and of course, with the Duck Hunt duo, you know, you're just going to have hazards everywhere. There is danger all over the stage. You've got loads of cans. You've got those boys shooting at you.
The boys blue, and sometimes in red.
Yeah.
That's a great can setup there. Really nice stuff. Sharkman knows how to handle that can. There are lots of things that can do to get can sounds. And Sharkman's pretty familiar with how to make the can move in all sorts of weird and interesting ways. And Sarc's gonna have to watch out for that. We're looking for it's a very busy stage as well with the Mecha Cooper in play.
Yeah.
You know,
almost like items are on.
Lots of toys being left. You know, the kids playing with the dog. You know, they left out the lead. The whole mess for Bowser to clean up later.
It's just that timing for the can explosion there. The Sharks just waiting a little bit too long. I don't know if that's a good idea against Sarc, because it gives him enough time to then see where you're going to land, what you're going to do, and then react to that. I think a low recovery where you can snap to the ledge and then have options in order to get back on the stage, probably far more useful for getting around Sarc, because he will read you.
Yeah, and it's especially difficult position as well when you consider Duck Hunt's. That's a great F smash read. But yeah, considering Duck Hunt's up B, it's very slow. You can kind of see it there. Like it's got not very much drift, and even though you can act out of it, you have to be very careful about how you're mixing up with that recovery. Otherwise, Sarc can do what he always does. He's going to be scouting out what options you're going to use and punish you for it.
That is true. That's the thing with Sarc is no real safe option. You know, once you've done it once, he's gonna know you're gonna do it again.
Absolutely. Yeah. So even though right now Sarc's playing from behind, he does have a lot of he is able to hold on pretty well. Like Morton is pretty heavy, honestly. Like that clown cart accounts for a lot of solid weight, and it means that he's able to live longer. Duck Hunt is probably going to struggle to kill in this scenario, whereas Morton is not.
No. Yeah, but raking up the damage, Duck Hunt is going to do a good job of that. But yeah, it's just finalizing that that kill, taking those stocks. It's going to take a lot of brain power from Sharkman to be able to sort of manipulate the stage in a way that Sarc's going to be vulnerable to having a stock taken. That's kind of how it has to work with Duck Hunt. You know, it's not like, oh, I'm going to hit him with a big sword or whatever. It's kind of like a, you know, I need to send him this direction and then hit him with a can at that point and do this and that.
Yeah. Oh, 2 hits there. Wow. Yeah,
Wow.
Sarc, I think, just kind of taking over in that last stock there, making it super, super difficult for Duck Hunt to even